Told you I'll be right back. This is Struggle Bear once again. I'm coming back for an episode of Cutting It in the ATL. I think this is episode like 12. Um, I don't know because it's getting a little bit more popular. I'm ready for this season of Cutting It in the ATL to be actually over. I was thinking this was going to actually be the season finale. I was going to write this stuff down, but for this show, for these ratchet shows, I really don't care how I give it to you because I'm just going to give you the parts that that I remember. Um, in this episode, basically, Trey and them are still trying to put salt in and Miss Pat are trying to so call themselves looking out for Miss Deidre because they don't want her to be used by Maya Sly. Now, see, first of all, Trey, when you thought it was going to be beneficial for you to sit there and get a more professional with your, way of your persona that would have to disassociate yourself from Miss Deidre, you had no problems in doing it. But now that you got over there and showed your ass Nate and kicked you out the motherfucking goddamn out the playground, you want to go back over to Deidre to the little reject center and be kumbaya bitch, and no, you can't go over there and try it out and see how that the grass is actually greener on the other side. That's what you want to do. Miss Pat, you just on here, you got all this going on, and I don't understand how you can have all this little empire going on, and you got time to be worried about, oh, now you want to be friends with Maya Sly? I mean, well, yeah, she did come at you in the beginning of the season. Everything was about Miss Maya Sly being the devil incarnation. But now all of a sudden, you supposed to be rah rah rah. And I get you, Miss Pat, but you still be giving too much too. But Deidre meets with Maya. She's talking about, girl, there's so much that needs to be done in this place, and we can have the ground opening in a couple of weeks, and I don't even have no furniture for the place. And what's the name is? So Deidre's, Maya, being the messy bitch she can be when she wants to be. I mean, she's cool. And don't get me wrong, Maya is really bottom line about the coin. I mean, if you just fuck with her and try to make some motherfucking money and don't come for it, she ain't that bad of a person. But she's sitting back there and said, well, ain't Miss Pat supposed to be mentoring you? And Miss Pat is the one that was trying to, that Deidre came to her and said, I'm going to need your help. And girl, if you got all this going on, why haven't you offered me no assistance? Like, oh, I might have some furniture for you. She didn't even do that. Now, sure enough, Maya gave her furniture that she just had in storage. And maybe maybe that furniture might be a little, because it's been in storage or whatever, moved from here to there. But she gave it to her. Free of cost, free of charge. There ain't no strings attached. Now, yeah, she had her motives behind it. Okay, everybody has some. Ain't nothing in life for free. It doesn't have to be that money has to exchange hands, but some way or another, I don't care if it's even in sexual relationships or in relationships or whatever, you ain't gonna get nothing without there being a cost in some way, whether if it's your body, your time, or whatever. That nothing in life is for free. Okay, you can sit there and say it is, but it really is not. So, the cost is always incurred, especially when it comes down to certain little friendship, and you don't think about it like that. And I don't have to break it down and give you some scenario, but just take it that with somebody, but she was giving it to her with a genuine heart. But at the same, no, but not really a genuine heart, because she really was doing it to get back at Miss Pat to be like, see, bitch, I'm gonna sit there and take your little funky that you had away and put her on my team. So, bitch, you gonna be standing in the corner, all right, yeah. Kitty shit, yes, that's what it is. And Deidre right now, she's willing to accept this because that bitch already knows she was crazy in the beginning, and she don't want to cut off no ties when somebody can be able to help her. So I wouldn't care what these motherfucking bitches said, Trey or Miss Pat, about the furniture or where it came from, because bitch, you ain't offering me no money to get no furniture, or you ain't offering me to have no furniture. So don't tell me you don't want me to take this furniture from her when I have a grand opening that I'm supposed to be having these students up in here in a couple of weeks, and I don't even have the furniture because my coins are getting low. I'm paying for two shops, And I don't have that type of money like you do, Miss Pat, even though she claims she's getting $6,000 a head. But, of course, we already knew that was like jumping off the motherfucking goddamn bridge. So, but everybody's starting to get ready for this Barnum Brothers. And y'all know how Moshe last time, and see that motherfucking bitch, it's just going to be a revolution. And we're going to hit that stage. And everybody's going to just be thrown in. And all the... Moshe, everybody's tired of your little act for real. I don't even got to cuss on you. Just sit down in a corner somewhere, bitch. God damn. Shit, nobody, I get sick and tired of you. And you just irk my skin. And every time I see you and I see your runway curl girls and my boy, bitch, they look like spiders. And they look all nasty and they look dirty, like bed bugs are in the root of your hair. And I would sit there and tell you, before you come in my house, bitch, you better shake them braids out. You better shake them braids out, because you ain't coming up in here leaving them little critters up in my house. Yo, you and Dusty Rusty, y'all sit there and sleep. Ooh, I know it gotta be. And then they just look like they have that little African stench. Because Africans they don't like to use deodorant or nothing like that. And I bet you their kids think, oh, all of the above. So she's preparing. Now Beauty knows that she's coming. And Maya then already gave her the heads up that she's gonna probably bring her little snapping curls, shit too. So Beauty already preparing. She said, I'm gonna be bigger, I'm gonna be better, I'm gonna be louder. But before we even get to the whole Barnum Brothers thing, Miss Fat Ass Steven, when she first came on in the season, I was like, oh, she's a different type of bitch. She got her own little salon, she's doing upscale people. That fat little motherfucking goddamn sissy faggot ass queen gets on my fucking goddamn nerves. She's so fucking messy. She's just as messy as the rest of the girls. And she tries to give you that sophisticated, and I can't stand them even more. I'd rather take Trey's motherfucking loud at, but Miss Steven, oh, hey, Maya. Hey, girl. And I'm going to sit there and say, bitch, you don't sit your fat ass motherfucking goddamn Pillsbury Doughboy looking ass down in the corner somewhere and just shut up. Just ain't no, I couldn't imagine wanting to just slither up next to that. Cunt to the motherfucking T. Cunt is what she is. And she always, she was like, are you going to Miss Pat's grand opening of her salon? And Maya said, well, no, I don't think so, because I'm going to be sitting there on the floor over at the Barnum Brothers show or whatever. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, but I'm going to send her some flowers. And she said, well, Maya, you should just go and support her. She said, I'm not promising that I'm going to be able to make it. So he goes over somehow or another in the, I think it was at the Barnum Brothers, at the event, was sitting next to Miss Pat and Trey. Now Maya didn't sit there and told Steven that she had given her her furniture from two of her salons and just gave it to her. And she said, I'm doing that because I'm trying to get up underneath Miss Pat's skin. Well, Messy Boots Steven acting like, bitch, you a sissy, you weren't part of the game. You knew what the fuck you was doing when you was going over to catty ass motherfucking goddamn Trey and Miss Pat, that what you was saying when you said, well, Maya just gave her hand-me-downs. Bitch, you knew what you was motherfucking doing. So now they gonna be like, oh, I knew she was gonna be like Maya's running around telling everybody, oh, Deidre's taking my little handouts. Maya told him, but she wasn't sitting there saying it in a demeaning way. She was just saying, I didn't need the motherfucking shit. She didn't have none. She was, her back was up against the wall, so I just sit there and gave it to her. Miss Stevens sit there and made it seem like she was cherry case number one, and she just gave her little leftovers. He did that shit on purpose. So of course they went back and told Deidre, but Deidre, like I said, bitch, I don't care what the fuck they came back and said. And even though you might think it might be possibly true that she came out and said that, bitch, you don't care, because you got shit in your motherfucking shop right now. Shit that you did not have before. And bitches, y'all wasn't trying to put it in there, so don't be trying to come at me because I accepted it. But they started that motherfucking bullshit. But let me tell y'all. So, Beauty setting up her little space or whatever, and she's all sized or whatever because she's gonna be introducing her little. Because you you the stylists or whatever can have a little different stage time where they can do their little presentation of their have models for their hairstyles, and so Beauty was doing her snap-on curls, and plus she was doing her little fitness wear that she was producing. So she was doing her, so she was getting those models and all that together. Well, guess who's right directly across from her, but Moshe. So Moshe come in like she got the marching band, and they coming up with work them one way curls, and all loud and stuff, and everybody loud. So Beauty had her music already queued up and ready, and she was had their song over there, and they would get like it was the AKAs versus whatever the Deltas or whatever, and so they over battling back and forth on with them. I said, "All right, bitch, you was ready for it this time, Beauty," but then Miss Beauty did her little show part, and everybody was there. She had that crowd. I mean, her little session because people still can walk around and see different booths or whatever doing this whole thing. But there's this, like when you go to Kings Island or you go to somewhere, and might be a little place where people like there's like be little shows on the outside or whatever that you can go watch, and they'll have them like every half an hour or 2 hours or whatever. There might be a different show. So it was Beauty's time, and there was a lot of people there that was watching her show. And Moshe and her little group was over there, and she seen that how the crowd was feeding into it. She's like, "Come on, girls, we're gonna go. I decided this is not the place and the time that I'm gonna let my products and stuff be revealed. We're gonna do it on a much grander, on a much grander." And I said, "Bitch, you just got played and shut out, and now, bitch, you don't even know how to respond because you're used to coming in there and shutting everything down and being that big eyesore that everybody's gonna be looking at what you're doing. And Beauty just sit there and shut your ass down, baby. Ha ha, ha ha." And you gonna say, "Girls, come on." And let the choir stand, and then let's exit the stage and go over to the goodbye, peace. Well, Maya's having this panel. And I'm getting ready to wrap this one up because, like I said, this is some shenanigans. These girls are on the same old page. It was all back and forth basically between Miss Pat and them tripping or whatever. So I really can't make too much out of it. But Miss Maya, she's having this panel, and she's got this big old auditorium that's off to the side, right there at the Barnum Brothers event, and ain't nobody up in that motherfucker but maybe about 3 or 4 people. And she has this panel up on the stage, and they're talking about stuff. And Beauty said, "I'm just so honored that Maya has me on this panel." And then she's like, boofed. And Maya I know, especially since she's supposed to be the diva that she is, that she did not keep track on who in the world was coming to her event. Was she selling tickets, or was it free, or was she promoting it? Why was there nobody in that room at all? Beauty at her little thing on the stage on the main part had way more people in front of her, but Maya didn't have. She had like a handful of people. You could count them on one hand. I felt so bad for her because she'd be promoting so much, and she really was expected to make some coins off of that weekend, and she wasn't. Nobody was even coming. It was actually sad. And Steven said, "Well, I see that there's nobody in here. I know Maya's feeling so bad, but I know she's gonna probably try to blame this on me. So let me just slide up out of here." Bitch, just slide your fat ass up on out of here, you nasty ass. Ugh. I can't stand fat people like that. I can't. I'm not calling fat. I just can't stand sissies like them. I can't. They just get up underneath my skin. They really do. And I know y'all sitting there saying, "Well, motherfucker, you over there just switching your head back and forth." No, man. You ain't gonna ever pump me into that mess. Ever. Ever. Never, ever. Could you? And should you? Or would you? So he slides over to Deidre's grand opening, and I was very, as much as y'all, as it's hard for me now to start liking Deidre, because y'all don't understand. Season 1 and 2, that bitch was just cuckoo. She was Miss Pat on, and she talking about Miss Pat is crazy. She was crazy. She couldn't come around nobody, and she was like, "You can't be my. I mean, if I'm not your friend, I mean, if you're my friend, you can't be their friends because I'm not their friend right now." And that's the way Miss Pat is right with her right now. And so Deidre was like enjoying herself, and Steven came over, and instead of just letting, he still had to be the messy sissy that he is. He said, "Well, I'm sure that you were, I mean, way it's been told that you was told something, but all Maya said was is that she lent you or whatever." He made the situation even worse. And bitch, I mean, all you didn't have to come out the way say it the way you couldn't even explain it right, bitch. And if you gonna try to come in there and smooth things out, bitch, at least do it right. Why in the world are you gonna be doing this thing and you gonna sit there and half-ass do it? I don't get it. Oh my god! I mean, how can you just do it like that? Oh my, whew, mm. Sissies, man. I mean, why you see why I don't fuck with them? That's exactly why I do not fuck with them at all. So Maya said, Deidre's like, look, fuck it. I don't care what y'all say. She might have said it, but I don't care because right now, when my backup was against the wall, she came through for me, and I don't even care what y'all say. Y'all can sit there and try to be all salty, and y'all getting on my motherfucking nerves. I'm about to cut y'all motherfucking off. And then she got some flowers, and they were from Maya. Oh, she said, oh, they're from my new best. And she said this shit just to get up underneath Miss Pat's skin. From my new bestie. And Miss Pat then pulled the same stunt she did on Maya. She tried to go over to them flowers and pull them and throw them on the fucking floor. And she said, "No, you're not, Miss Pat. No, you're not. No, this is my dad. You're not. Please leave. Please leave." And see, now, she at least was asking nice because the old teacher would have been like, "Bitch, you coming up out of here. I don't care how you gonna do it, but you gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna snatch your motherfucking ass and carry you out of here." So she sat there and pushed it a little bit. Said, get up out of here, Miss Pat. You done fucked with the wrong one, Deidre, and you gonna sit there and try to show off and take sides on my side. She said, you are gonna pay. Let me tell y'all. Next day, Maya and Beauty and who was Maya, Beauty, and Trey was at like the salon. Getting their feet done, pedicures or whatever. And he's sitting there talking about how she running back and forth, being Miss Messy ass motherfucking Steven. Not Steven, it was Steven. It was Maya, Beauty, and Steven. He being Mr. Messy ass motherfucking Steven. Talk about, oh, and she gonna sit there and say, Miss Patton got her, they got almost was get into a fight. She said, over me? She said, well, Deidre did say, oh, I got the flowers from my bestie. And so, anyway, so she's like, well, girl, mission accomplished, Maya. Yes, that's what you was trying to do, get underneath Miss Pat's skin, and that's exactly what you did. But, Deidre, Miss Pat is really, really cutthroat. And when you sit there and go, first of all, Miss Pat, it's one thing for Maya to sit there and do that thing to your website, and it's another thing for you to come to her luncheon or whatever. Y'all done some things. But when you sit there and got the city to sit there and shut her shit down, talking about there was no, first of all, you had to sit there and report her. That first of all, what the fuck contractors did you hire, motherfucking Deidre, that you didn't think that they need to have licenses and stuff, approvals for the construction that they was doing? Now you got to tear everything up and start all over from scratch, and bitch, you broke. I don't know what you gonna do, and that's the reason why it probably is just not it's not open yet, but. I don't know what you gonna do, because I was like, well, they having the grand opening, because I know I googled it and it's coming. It's not there yet, but anyway, y'all, that's that. I ain't gonna go into it no more. I'm done with this. I got so many more videos that I gotta do. I want you to like, subscribe, and as you can tell, I'm out of breath, so I'm gonna have to take me a little couple of hours before I can even do these other ones. But I do, for the most part, have them written down. So I'm not going to ramble on. I'm going to give you from start to finish. But, you just can't take Lethal Weapon and say, well, I'm going to tell you all the parts that Riggs was in. You got to tell the story the way the story goes. And you can't tell a middle part at the end and the end part at the beginning, you can do it because you ain't gonna be getting the review the way the review is supposed to be. So you do have to take notes if you're actually doing the show. I have learned that part. So I mean, because me trying to go off of my memory on the way the show went, the scenes go, I can't do it. I can't do it at all. But I will be back with Lethal Weapon, The Blacklist. Um, I've already done it 11 years wrong. So The Blacklist, How to Get Away with Murder. There's going to be episode 1 and 2. And I'm not doing American Horror Story no more because that is just way too many videos for me to do. And I'm going to do Jim and Chrissy. I got to still watch that one because I was watching that one and not watching it because I was so tired with everything that I was watching yesterday. And that's just that. And I'm rambling on just to get this little last minute because I know that y'all like looking at me and I'm looking, good and shit. So I said, well, look, why not? Let me just sit there and be like, all right, y'all. I love y'all. Peace out.